My skirted flatbed is almost done. There's just one more thing we got to install. I am really excited about this truck. This turned out way better than I expected. Granite crystal with the black steel skirted bed is like perfect build. I might have to build some more like this, but for sure this truck's going to be available really soon. You should reach out. I have a few people looking at my hotshot truck. It's the 3500 just like this one with the hotshot body on it. That truck is still available too. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker on this one, and we're going to take the truck for a quick drive. So here is the spec 60-inch cab to axle, which is the only way you can get this crew cab. 4-wheel drive. Base price is $54,010. And then here's a short listing of the standard equipment. Starting off the options is that granite crystal paint for $295. And I'm not going to call everything out on this side, just be sure to pause it. But the safety group for the steel skirted beds worked out perfect because the rearview mirror has a camera and it has a great line of sight out the back. So lane keep assist is on this truck, adaptive steering system, luxury steering wheel, so it has leather wrapping on there too. And then here is the total price, and here's some of the warranty specs here. I think one of the biggest advantages of buying a Ram for 2025 is it now comes standard with LED headlights, turn signals, and fog lights. Also, adaptive cruise control. Has the black recovery hooks, and that's even on the tradesman. So if you get no options, those features are going to be there on this truck. I do wish they offered like a black appearance package for the tradesmen for the cab and chassis trucks. That would be really cool, because I know some guys would want that. And the reason why I mention that is sometimes there's options that you might want that kind of require you to get chrome, and that's why I say what I say there. But you guys can see right here, here is the suspension, solid front axle, and here are those tires. These are the Nexans LT 235/80/17. Now, if you would like for me to do a different tire, if you're looking to buy this truck, I can give you some pricing on that too. That way, if you want to just go with a little bit taller tire or just maybe a better tire, we can talk about that and we can work with you on the pricing too. So right here, you guys see the capacity for the tires, 3,085 pounds for single, 2,835 pounds for dual, 80 PSI. No fender flare. You guys see the mirrors here. Tow mirrors. You have the turn signals up front for better visibility. Heated top and bottom mirrors. And I'll let you guys know here in a second if those are powered. But let's go ahead and get to this bed, because that's probably why you're really here. So let's go ahead and open up the storage on the side. Decent storage. Now, if you would like something a little bit more custom, I could ask Tallboy if they do something for this area. I don't know, because it's not a lot of storage. Maybe if you want to add like maybe a divider in here, maybe that could be an option. But these are lockable. You got your dual fuel tanks. DEF fill is right there. Some clearance lights as well. Yeah, this is done well. I'm really happy I went with the skirted. We were just gonna do like a flat deck and then add some storage, but this has a better look to it too. They did add the mud flaps down below as well. And this is a CM bed. If you want to tow a conventional trailer, this bed is rated for 24,000 pounds, 2,400 pound vertical trailer weight, 7 4-pin backup camera, and you have a step on both sides to get up here. Let's see, can my boot fit in here? Yep, boots fit in there. Does have a gooseneck ball inside of there, and they also give you your 7-pin. And look at this new design for the headache rack too. I love that style. But you guys can see your camera right there, it does not get blocked by the headache rack. And that's what I was pretty much saying was, in the hot shot body, I'm not gonna probably add that upgrade. I might just skip that when I do my hot shots because it doesn't, I mean, it still works, but the light that's mounted there kind of gets in the way, that's all. But yeah, I will have this all cleaned up, but they're still working on it, as I said. Same storage on this side as you saw on the other. And here's a quick peek at these aluminum wheels. The rear or inner wheels here, those are gonna be steel. I just wanted to check. I thought it looked like it was aluminum, but they're black. You guys see the suspension? This bed's probably about 900 to 1,000 pounds in between there. And look at how they installed it. They used the rubber there too. You can do wood or rubber, and they use treated wood as well when they do the wood, and then I think they spray paint it black as well. I don't really care either way they go. This probably allows it to sit a little bit lower with the rubber in between the bed and the frame. Nice, looks good. So here is what I call the all new 6.7 liter inline 6 Cummins. The reason why I say that is it no longer has the grid heater, and they are using cast steel for the block. They did switch away from the compacted graphite iron that they switched to in 2019, and I don't know if it was where they were getting their compacted graphite iron from that it was having issues, but yes, this is tried and true. Too bad they didn't go back to flat tap it, but regardless of that, they did get rid of that grid heater and they went with this performance intake manifold. That alone makes this truck feel a lot more peppier, for sure. And serviceability is better because now your oil filter goes there and your fuel filters, you can probably see they're right below, both of them inside the engine bay. So while you're there, you can just take both of them out at the same time. Should be a little bit easier. But this engine only has, and I say only because obviously the high output has, this one has 360 for horsepower and 800 pound-feet of torque. But I think the biggest upgrade with this engine is that 8-speed ZF transmission. That is reliable. It's been used in Kenworth, PACCAR, semi-trucks, and it has deep gears. I think that's the biggest thing. Also, that first gear I believe is like a 4 something, so it might be the deepest first gear out of GM and Ford. So all in all, I'm really excited to see how this platform does. I know some people still want to stick with the Eisen and Cummins platform. I have a few 45, or actually not 45, I think I sold the last 4500, but yeah, the 5500s, I think I have like 4 or 5 of those. If you are in the market for 2024, you want to run one of those before you make the switch for this one. Inside the interior, for a work truck, I think that Ram is number one, just simply because of the fit and finish and what they give you, right? This one does have the vinyl seats. I drove this truck on a 100-degree day. I never start sweating on my back. I feel as though vinyl is fine. Now the only thing I wish that they made it perforated, but that's okay, it's all good. It's still comfortable. You have all power windows, power door locks. You can, actually let's do the left side. You can adjust your convex. This is the only truck in the segment that allows you to do that. No one else does. Here's your lighting, automatic headlights. You have a grab handle. They also give a black liner here. So, you know, when you get done with work, your hands are dirty or you have gloves on. When you go up here to pull this down, or if you're putting something up there to store, if you have a light color roof like the other two give you, then it just looks grimy over time. I like that they give you a black one. It just looks better with the interior as well. Tilt steering wheel here, and you have that upgraded 7-inch cluster, which I'll show you in a second. All hard plastic for the interior, which is fine for most people. Easy to wipe off. And this one does have the vinyl floors, auxiliary switches, dual stage exhaust brake, tons of USBs. They also provide one inside of here. This does flip up for that extra passenger. Has the 8.4-inch display. In the future, I might try to build my trucks with that 12-inch. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. And then you have that storage below here, cup holders, and there's air vents for a little bit better comfort and defrost on that rear glass. So you guys see here? This is what I was talking about earlier. They did a great job allowing you to adjust this. So let's see. Actually, even when you go all the way up, it doesn't show the headache rack. So that's nice. So you can adjust this however you feel, and yeah, you're good. You can go left and right with it too. Oops. Let's just center it back right there. That's center. And you can tilt it, which I don't know why anybody would want to do that. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. Yeah, so the headache rack does not affect it. You can dim this down too. But yeah, that's nice. And if you don't want this on, you know, you can just use it as a regular mirror too. One of my favorite things about the Ram trucks is this right here. If you want to see more temperatures, you can come here. You have your coolant, trans, oil pressure, exhaust brake, boost, pressure, diesel particulate filter, dual fuel tanks are in here, your oil change, maintenance reset is there, and same thing goes for your fuel filters, battery voltage, and you have this gauge summary, and of course your engine hours for idling. So I am adding another Banks iDash Pro. I will link a video at the end of this one. If you would like to get an idea what it is, I'll show it to you. I think that is nice to have because in the future they're going to have more information that it will show. So it can allow you to do a manual regen. You can see like your exhaust gas temps. You can just monitor more stuff. It's customizable. It's Bluetooth capable, so you can do it off your phone. And oh, one last thing. There's your backup camera. Cannot zoom in though, but that's okay. Still nice, perfect. But yeah, let's go ahead and take this truck for a quick drive. With the steel skirted bed, having that extra weight in the rear, it really does tame the ride. Now you guys saw, this truck isn't on the bump stops with the overloads, but having that extra weight back there, it does put enough weight on those main leaf packs and allows it to ride so much better. And one thing you're gonna love about this 8-speed is the RPM. See, in the past, you know, you needed that 410 to get max tow. Well, the 342 rear is utilized simply because you have deeper gears in that 8-speed transmission. So there's no need to have a higher axle ratio with this type of truck. Now, I think when you get a 5500, you can still get like a 444. But regardless of it, this truck feels very peppy. Someone called me stupid or something like that for saying that getting rid of the grid heater, you know, doesn't help the truck perform better. But you can think and say whatever you want to say, but when you see just how fast this truck responds, when you just give it that was like 40% throttle, and the truck feels so much more peppier. Now granted, it is a combination of the intake manifold upgrade, you know, removing that grid heater, and it has larger intake and exhaust valves. So it's going to be more peppier because of that as well. But if you've ever added in, come on guy, come on. If you've ever added in a Monster Ram intake from Banks, you would know that the reason why these trucks are so much more responsive is because they got rid of that grid heater, 100%. But yeah, all in all, this truck feels really good. Let's go ahead and check out the numbers on the door. 14,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating. The front gross axle weight rating is 6,000 pounds. The rear is 9,850 pounds, 17 by 6 wide wheels. No payload, but I do plan on taking this truck along with my hotshot body over the scales. I'll do it on the same day because the second time is free. So hope you guys liked the video. If you would like to buy this truck, as I said, it is available for sale and it's ready to go. I mean, I think this is a really nice build. If you have a business and you want something just a little bit more upscale, this truck's gonna get better fuel economy. It has a lot of nice safety features. Hopefully the safety features can help you with your insurance too, having the adaptive cruise control, so you can always call about that too. But yeah, definitely a winner here.